Okay, Ramthil free to play. You're up next. Where are you at, Ramthil free to play? I'm gonna go back to my Harpy deck. I made some adjustments to it. Where are you at, Ramthil? Not. Oh, there you are. What VTuber? What VTuber you using? I'm not a VTuber, so I don't use anything. Wait, he played twice? Yeah, the first time he paid to skip the queue. Second time he got in naturally. If someone gets in naturally 2 times, then I tell them, heck no, get the hell out of here, you stupid person. I drew into nothing. Literally nothing. This is a garbage hand. Just kidding, this is not half bad. Oh, my nose is itchy. Select the card to special summon from the deck. We'll bring this one out. And then go into this one. You always brick. Maybe the problem is your deck, bro. Shut up. And then return Elegant to my hand. Tina deserved to get a Pokemon. Tina is the Gibble. Would you be face up, face down, attack, or defend? Yes, all of those at the same time. How are you guys so fast? I have no idea. I think they just look in chat and see me type in the thing because there's like a delay. Ooh, World Legacy. Banned, you're using links when the rules say you can't use them? Nah, I removed that from the rules. You can use links now. I cheat. I'm antisocial. I'm boring. I have no hope for a partner. I have nothing going for me. Let's see. You're antisocial. Did you know you can work on your social skills? You're boring. Did you know you can develop a personality? I have no hope for a partner. Are you sure about that? You know, if you worked on the other 2 things, you'd probably have a better hope for a partner. Because there's things you can do. You can work on your social skills. A lot of people just are not aware that that's something they can even do. I don't have a personality. You want to know a hack in order to have a better personality? Here's what you do. This is a life hack. I'm going to give you guys a secret information. I'm going to give you the sauce. I don't want to give this out because it's going to ruin things for me, but I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. Here's how you can artificially increase your likability. What you do. Oh, I should turn this into an ad on my channel. It is an ad on my channel. I can just play the ad for you. I will be unstoppable. The secret sauce. What you do is you speak your mind without a filter, but in a way that makes it seem like you're speaking your mind without a filter. You also speak a little bit louder than normal. The average human octave is pretty low. You know, be like this, like, hey guys, what's up? I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now. We're playing this game right. You just talk a little bit louder. That's all you have to do. Talking a little bit louder really helps make you stand out from people who don't talk as loud. Just a tiny bit. You don't even have to go that far. And then pick like a catchphrase, something you say, like ham-boned or that tacky wacky, just something stupid, something that makes people, if you say it, it's kind of embarrassing, but it also makes you endearing because it makes you stand out from other people. It's Morbin time, and don't try to be overly polite. That one's more of like a negative. It's like a don't do a thing. But a lot of the time, people who are boring, what they do is they speak in a low octave. They are too afraid to say anything that can be slightly controversial, and they're overly polite. So if all you have to do is just be a little bit blunt, all you have to do is just pretend like you're speaking your mind. You don't even have to speak your mind. Just say things that aren't the expected norms. But what if we're polite by default? Most people are. Just don't be overly polite, speak in a higher octave, and have something that makes you stand out from other people. If you just practice those 3 things, you will instantly become more likable overnight. Hazukashi, overly polite and nice is lame. It's like, here's the thing. Most people default to being overly nice as a way to get like people to like them, or as a way for like people to not dislike them. Sometimes people are more afraid of people disliking them than they are of, you know, than they're trying to get people to like them. So they're overly polite in all situations, and it's good to be polite, but it also makes you seem like, it makes you stand into the crowd. If you're just a little bit blunt than the average person, then you much stand out from everybody else. Sing Booth Pack? Yeah, like Ame sings Booth Pack because she's crazy, but it also helps her stand out. But if you're just like constantly wacky, that's also just kind of annoying. Okay, I'm going to be rude? Exactly, just be rude. Just be a huge That's exactly what I said. You see, another way to be incredibly unlikable is to take things in bad faith. And just be like, oh, you say this thing? Well, I'm just going to do the complete opposite. Because that's where you're going. Yeah, be a toxic gaslighter. A bad faith interpretation? No way, not on the internet. I don't know what you're talking about, but people are rude and not polite. There are also just people who are rude too. We're going under the context. Because you see, right now we're having a discussion with multiple different people. So basically, like the context of this is different for like all of us. because we all have different experiences and we're all coming at this at different ways and we're all hearing different parts of it. And we all have just like, you know, different opinions on this as well. So I could be saying all these things and you're like, wow, that's crazy because in my specific situation that doesn't work. And you're probably correct. Because there's also some people who, whatchamacallit, are constantly around rude people. Under the context I have, we're thinking about people who are boring, not rude people. Special summon a world monster from the deck is Sag. Like, if you think you're a boring person, these are probably things that are ascribed to your personality. So under those very specific constraints of like circumstances, this is advice in order to help you feel to appear more like personable. It obviously doesn't apply to every situation, and there's lots of holes you can poke into it. And they're not even like correct. There's just better ways you could do it. There's different things you can do. You're here to help the hopeless. I'm here to give very vague advice that only applies to a very specific situation that probably doesn't apply to most of you. I'm so ham-boned right now. I can't out-world Legacy World Shield. This card is banned in the Chaos Draft, don't you know? My advice to people who feel like they're boring is to do stuff. The more you experience have, the more you have to talk about, and the more confidence you have in general. Having more experiences. That would like, the more you go out and have experiences, the more you're forced to interact with other people. And the more you have to talk to people, the better you naturally just get at having conversations. I did it, he said the line. Being bluntly honest and having some sort of deep interest that makes you seem super smart is another way. Yeah, there are some people who like pride themselves on being like incredibly blunt, but there is some tact to it. You can't just immediately go into being blunt. Wow, I can't believe I lost.